Oh, we got a fucking we got a man over here. Hold on, I got a dude named AM who looks like frickin' Drago from Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
All right,
what's
what's
up?
up, man?
Hey, bro, how are you?
Carl Drago. Sorry, not Drago. Carl
Yeah,
Drago. All right, man. What do you got
yeah,
for me tonight? You look
yeah.
like
Sorry
a
about
man
that.
that probably doesn't have any problems, having women look at you as an alpha dude, right?
Well, I was actually. Can you hear me all right? Just before I get started.
You're good, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, cool. To be honest, I was literally at the gym and then I saw this and I was like, "What the hell?" Press one of your links. Now I'm on here, so
All
random.
right.
But to be fair, I actually have a question. I've seen like some of your links and stuff and all that, like your videos before. So I was dating someone a while back. That was like complete train wreck. Didn't see any of like the red flags that were coming up and all that kind of stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm a lot younger than I look. I'm only in my mid 20s.
Mm-hmm.
And I then ended up, as soon as I was done with this girl, I then moved on straight away, met someone new,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all been going well. It's been good. But the issue I've had is there's a lot of similar red flags. The main thing for me is kind of flakiness. It's like a girl who like shows interest because of, I guess, like, appearance and how you are as a person. But then, and for me, I do. So I'm a doorman, which is like a bouncer, and then I also run a security firm and coach and personal train and do kind of a lot of jobs where women are kind of always around.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like there's interest there, but then it's like, oh, we organize a date, nothing ever happens, so physical stuff's happening, but just
Mm-hmm.
it's like there's never any progress there at all. So I don't know
What are you
whether
looking
it's
for,
better.
man? Like what's like what are you looking
That's
for
the
here?
thing, man.
Girlfriend, a
Like,
wife? Like what are you looking for?
I don't know, man. So I was all about that kind of relationship shit before, um, and then now I'm kind of like in that position where I ain't got no clue what I'm doing with any of that. I'm very much focusing on like career, physique, like that kind of stuff.
And you're how old
Uh,
again? You said what, 24, 25?
I'm like 26, so
26. Okay.
so I'm young. I know everyone always thinks, yeah, and of course because I work as a bouncer, everyone's like, oh, look like Jason Well or whatever, whoever else.
Yeah, somebody
So I
said here
don't,
in the chat that you look like Aquaman's little brother.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So like, it's not
So
like,
so women are flaking on you.
yeah, basically. So it's like there's interest there, like physically, no problem. Sleep,
Yeah.
yeah, physically can,
So
they're
intimacy is no problem. You can
yeah.
bed them. It's just dating them doesn't go
Yeah, yeah.
for you.
It just takes. It's either
What do you think
some
that
people.
is?
Yeah.
What do you think that is if you were to take a guess?
Uh, I don't know. I don't know really because I don't even pursue the girl. They always pursue me. I get asked
Hmm.
for my number. I get asked, "Do you want to hang out?" I get asked, and then I chat to them. They're all good, and then as soon if it ever comes to organise anything, nothing ever comes of it. So I kind of just I don't know bounce around really.
Okay,
So.
so I mean like you get to sex, but you don't get to dating.
Pretty much, pretty much. I never get any further. Like, so
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know whether that should be something I should be worried about, whether it's something to do with myself
Nah.
or
No, I can tell you what it is, dude. It's like, again, like you look like Aquaman's younger brother, right? Like you have the look that you got the ink, you got the hair, you got the muscles. How tall are you?
six. I'm 6'1", but I wear boots all the time, so I'm
You
like
got the
I'm six
height, you got
feet.
the security company. You're working in the fucking doors. So I mean, like you got a lot of girls that are all dressed up that see you as like a man of authority. Like you're the gatekeeper. You decide if they come in or they don't come in. Sort of thing, or if they got to get removed from the club, sort of thing. So
Yeah,
they don't. I mean, like younger women aren't generally going to see you as long term kind of material, right? Or like dating material. They're going to see you as a guy to bang. It's like
fair enough.
rearrange their
Yeah,
guts. Have a good time. It's a story that she tells her girlfriends. But I mean, like, why would you care? Like at the end of the day, I mean, if you're in your mid 20s, if she's gonna flake on you, she's gonna flake on you. I mean, it doesn't even seem like it's much work for you anyway. Like you don't have to do much work. They're asking you for the number. They want to hook up. It's just you're not able to get to spend more like time, like dating time with them.
Yeah,
But I mean, at the
it's
end of the
more.
day, I mean, a lot of guys complain that women aren't that aren't particularly interesting. You know, when it comes to dating, like they have nothing to really talk about in today's world. And I wouldn't really worry about it. You know, to be honest with you, do your thing, build the business. You know, build the muscles, grow the hair. You know, get the stand-in role for the next Aquaman if you can get it, sort of thing. But what I'm saying is who fucking cares what women think, right? You know, if they want to hang out with you and do stuff or travel or whatever it is that you're looking to do it, I'll just boil it down to this, okay? Choose women that choose you, right?
All right.
Dealing with women shouldn't be hard work. It shouldn't be chasing them down. Why is she flaking on me? If she's flaking on you, it's because she's a fucking flake. You know, she doesn't see you as a guy that she wants to invest on, you know, with a long-term basis. She just wants to ride the D, have some fun, tell her girlfriends that she banged a guy that looks like Aquaman that can get her in the door at the club, sort of thing. That's fine, you know? Enjoy it. But again, choose women that choose you over a long-term basis. You don't have, like, men and women are very different, right? It doesn't matter if you have a notch count of 10 or 100 or 1,000, okay? It doesn't matter. It's not like you're broken if you slept with 100 women. Okay, it's not like you have an inability to pair bond with women. Women struggle with that. That's something that women have a hard time with, but it doesn't affect men nearly the same way that it affects women. So it's not like you have any risk exposure, right? Like if you were my son, I would have that conversation with you. If I was talking to my daughter, I'd be like, look, you know, your value is tied to not being promiscuous. Your value is tied to preserving, you know, who you are and not running around the block, you know, sort of thing. So, you know, they're two different conversations. And again, at your age, I don't even know why you're fucked about it. Where do you live? Do you live in the UK still?
Yeah. I'm in the UK at the moment, but yeah, we do work kind of all over the place. So we've got some work abroad as well. So I'm out in the Middle East sometimes because it's like close protection as well. So it's kind of, yeah. So I'm in all over the place really sometimes.
Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Like, honestly, enjoy it. Like, you don't have any trouble getting girls. Your problem sounds like it's getting girls not to flake and to show up on like a proper date so you can hang out and have a dinner and get to know them, sort of stuff. And it's like, you know what? Again, choose women that choose you. You know, if, you know, she's going to show up and she's going to want to, like, you know, a chick's digging your vibe on a long-term basis when she starts asking you questions. When she starts, you know, like wanting to enter your world and like saying, hey, you know, what can I do to be useful, you know, to you, sort of thing, right? That's like entering your frame. And if she doesn't choose to do that, like, you shouldn't have to force her to do it. You shouldn't have to like coerce her. You shouldn't have to game her to do any of that shit. It should be easy. Like, relationships should be fun and easy. And if it's not, then who cares? You know, like, bug off. You know, like I've got women asking for my number every day. At some point, you know, like, do you want to have kids?
I've got two, and that's why I became like the whole. That's when I started watching all these videos because I went through horrendous breakup with.
Same
with
mother, or do you have two mothers?
Yeah, same mother. I met her
Okay.
really young. My eldest. Well, it's typical for this area that I live in, but my eldest is nearly 9, so I'm super fucking young.
Where do you
And
live?
I live
City.
in a place called Bracknell, which is like really common for
Okay.
like teenage pregnancy. So it
No,
just
no. I
was,
mean, like, I lived in, you know, the UK when I was 21, 22 for a bit, and I was born there. It's like I saw a lot of young girls, you know, pushing around prams with more than one kid in them. Sometimes, you know, different
yeah,
colors and everything like that.
yeah,
Yeah, it's you know, the doll's pretty common with stuff like that. But yeah, it's just like, who, honestly, dude, like, who cares? Like, stop caring, you know, so much about women and why they're flaking. Women will flake. You don't have nearly the same kind of problems that most guys have. Like, most guys are probably watching this right now going, fuck me, this guy's complaining that, you know, you know, she's flaking on him, but like, they're asking for his number and they're, you know, like, basically jumping his bones voluntarily. He doesn't have to fucking work for it. Like, give me a break, bro. Shut up. I don't even want to hear this. I can tell you it's going to show up in the comments tomorrow, right? So it's like, you know, enjoy it. And if you want to have more kids, or if you want to invite a woman in your life, do it after a proper vetting period, right? Like, deal with her for a couple years. Make sure she doesn't have red flags. Make sure she, you know, she can deal with stress, you know, when chaos, you know, comes her way. Make sure she's a complement to your life. Make sure she doesn't complicate it, sort of thing. Just don't worry so much about forcing that on yourself. You're a very young man. You're a good looking dude. You obviously have no problem, attracting women. You've got pretty much like all the fucking like boxes ticked off, except for most women look at you as the alpha seed right now. And that's cool. Embrace it, enjoy it. And if, something turns into, like an LTR, be open to it if you want to. But again, choose women that choose you. Make sure there's no red flags and all the other stuff that we talked about. You're solid, dude.
All right. No, appreciate it, Rich. All right.
All right. See you later, man.
Catch you later, bro.
All right.